Okay, great. So we have Pate Easy and Earl Simpson, Learn on the Move, and I will pass over to you.
Good evening, one and all. My name is Pate Easy, and I'm a third-year student here doing business management. I'm also the manager of Learn on the Move. The app allows you to turn the driving theory test into audio. This is the first step where we're going to then convert it or enable it to be uploaded or updated to facilitate other styles of learning, whilst people around us, students and everyone else who have the desire to drive, can learn on the move.
Okay, and my name is Earl Simpson, and I'm the founder and director of the company. Before it started, I wanted to be a driving instructor. I failed the exam. I went to the DSA and asked them directly, do you have an audio that I could listen to? They said no. All they had was the paperback version of the product book, and I asked them if I could be given a license then to take this forward. So they granted me a license for their theory test book. So all the 860 questions, or 900 in their book, I've converted that to MP3 format of 860. Per year, 1.5 million people on average take the test each year. That ranges from 17 upwards. There's no age limit. So that's the market there for it. And potentially I want to convert these customers to these potential candidates to customers. Now, this is where I am at the moment. So I've been registered. I've got the 860 questions. I've got iOS and the Android platforms. They're all available. Pending Kendall, which is in progress at the moment, which we're talking to. And all the rest is dependent if I'm successful tonight with the website, the marketing, and the promotions. Currently at the moment, there's 40,000 driving instructors, including the trainees. And as you can see then, there's 1.5 million, as I said, over a 10-year period of candidates. The ebook market, which you can see there's 205,544. That's my initial target market. If I can get those people as customers, then the potential will start to grow. First year, I'm looking about 1%, second year 10%, and the third year 23%, hopefully the fourth year by 30%. I know then that those questions will come up later on. We split it up into bands. Those again I'll explain once you've asked me the questions. And so the questions here then is, what does the value market mean then? Well, at 1%, if I just use the gold section there, turnover in the first year, 12,000, 1% of 205,000. In the second year, at 10%, we're looking at probably 100,000. So I know the figures will grow once I've got the candidates underneath me. Any questions so far? And I'll answer those as we go along. Thank you.
Timing was spot on.
I had to try.
What does this app look like?
Right. I have the phone here. It's I have a prototype. It is built, but it's not functioning properly, so it needs to be revamped and re-energized everything again. So this is where the fun will come into. But it's on the phone, and you can download it onto your phone if I can get there very quickly. And that's what it will look like. And it's a press screen. Once we've got it up and going, it will be voice activated, so you free your hands up when you're in the car. So there's no illegality against it. It doesn't work at the moment. It will just freeze.
So is it just going to be English?
No. Once we've been success in the UK here, there's 266 other countries that we can go into. As long as you have a car,
Okay.
that market is there.
So just want to say, it's you basically reading the theory test book, so you can listen to it.
You can listen to it audibly.
And my understanding in driving is a lot of things, of course, are visual. So how do you explain road signs?
Well, road signs, we on the app, as you listen to it, there is a description for it. Obviously, when you're driving, you can't do that while you're driving. But once you stop, when you're stationed or in your house, you have that functionality there already for you. So the functionality is you can let it continuously play, or you can interact with it once you stop.
And what's to stop someone else doing this? I mean, if
There
you're
isn't.
successful, say
I am the licensee with DVSA. What they've said to me is that if I challenge somebody on the street and I can prove then that they haven't got a license or they haven't purchased it, they'll back me up as far as taking them and taking legal action is concerned. You can't actually stop people from copying any audible product because it's only tried and they failed. So that's the backing that I have confident to say then that DVSA will back me if I can prove otherwise.
So in your first year, you want that target of 1%.
It's conservative, very conservative.
How are you going to get that 1%?
Right, 205,000 customers. That will be done through driving instructors. There's 40-odd thousand of them. The candidates from universities, that's 2.2 million per year. And then you have your candidates who actually take the test, that's another further 1.5 million average. So that's where my database will be. All I have to do is sweeten the driving instructors for their candidates.
How are you going to market the app?
Through, did I?
May I?
If I go back to this slide here, Amazon, Apple, Google Play, DSA obviously, and through the agencies of the driving school.
So, what's the incentive for me to get this as opposed to, I mean, what?
What, you as a candidate?
Yeah.
What's your USP? What makes you guys different?
That's it.
What makes it different is audio. There is no app. I know the competition's out there. It's not on the slide. I'll put it in the business plan. The biggest competition would be the AA. They've got a nice, perfectly nice app, but they haven't got audio. No other company has audio apart from me.
Could they not add audio on later?
Sorry?
Could they not add the audio function? Is that
Well, I've spoken to AA, I've spoken to BSM. Nobody seems to want to spend the money to do that.
So what if they did? How does that affect your product?
They'd have to go through DVSA to get a license.
Although they've been operating for a hot minute and have a bigger...
They would go through the DVSA. I mean, you know, there's nothing to say that DVSA wouldn't give them the license, but it would be a little bit unfair if they give it to them and not to me. I've approached DVSA to be a partnership with them, but they will not, being a government body, be involved with any licensee.
Okay.
So the niche market for me is nobody's tapped it, I want to tap it, and I believe that with these figures I will be successful with it.
So you're wanting to aim towards students. Do you have any kind of marketing campaign of which you're going to be aiming towards that market?
Well, students-wise, multimedia, social media even, sorry,
Right.
friends and families, anybody who, well, you know, every year there's going to be a 17-year-old in the family and upwards, so it's not restricted to age or anybody, it's just word of mouth, and if it works with somebody, it might work for the rest of the family.
Do you know enough people to do word of mouth to be able to run your app?
No, but I can do that through I can do that through social media or the driving instructors, 40-odd thousand of them.
Okay.
Just have to dangle the carrot a bit more, I think.
What's the carrot? Come on.
The carrot would be discounts.
Yeah.
The carrot would be some sort of payment with insurance, anything. It's endless.
Yeah.
Have competitions even. I mean, if
Your growth is about going internationally, which is quite a brave thing in lots of different languages, as opposed to trying to sort of do different things in the UK. You know, do quizzes on driving tests, or I don't know, doing audio books on something else, not driving. But you just think going internationally on that very small niche is the right way to grow.
well, no, because from there then the platform it's a learning aid. So from there then, if I have a company or there's another company outside there, I would just take their training program, if they allow me, and say, I will convert your training program into audio, and then we'll grow from there. So the scope, I believe, is going to be endless, but this is a platform initially for the start.
Thank you very much. Round of applause, please.